To go.
You're watching Channel 3 and Friday Night Football starts now!
From Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports, this is Friday Night Football with Paul Shaheen, Ben Bobick, and Greg Glover. Friday Night Football is brought to you by Food City, value every day, and Sonic Drive-Ins. Enjoy all-American variety. Friday Night Football.
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back in. Wait a minute. Did you guys see that? Lightning in the studio. All right, start the timer. 30-minute delay. I'll be back, guys. All right.
The Friday Night Football Game of the Week. Covered by Warren and Griffin, local lawyers you love.
All right, that's a quick timer. I'm back. Jokes aside, I do feel your frustration, but the good news is we did manage to get some highlights tonight, but it wasn't easy. Per the norm, yes, we do start with the big one. It's our game of the week. A game so big, area teams on bye weeks were set to show up at Red Bank High School. It was South Pittsburgh at Red Bank. Two undefeated perennial powerhouses meeting for the first time in 60 years. The stands were packed, cars were parked up and down the road. Mother Nature, tonight's only winner at our game of the week. For more on how they work now moving forward, Ben Bobick joins us live in the studio. Hey, Ben.
I wish I had the highlights for you, Paul. I really do. Mother Nature was the only one getting in the end zone tonight in Red Bank. After over a 2.5-hour delay, both head coaches got together and decided it was time to call it. They had full intentions of playing this one too, but sometimes you can only wait so long.
You know, we could have got out there and done this a few more times and prolonged this game till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's reaching on the threshold of not being real smart. So probably the best thing to do is do what we did. I think both schools made the right decision. And it's a shame because there was an electric atmosphere in here tonight. You could feel it in pregame warm-ups.
Yeah, Coach Grider and I are in agreement, and it's just unfortunate because it's such a great build-up. Two very talented teams, well-coached teams, and we wanted to play, did everything we could. Both administrations were fantastic about trying to make this game happen, and I'm just disappointed that we didn't get to put that product on the field tonight.
And there were a lot of people there tonight, and some folks were concerned about the ticket they had paid for to get into the game. Provisions, they said, will be made by Red Bank High School on how to get people refunds, so we'll be sure to keep you posted on when and where once we know. But on a football standpoint, this is a bummer. Lack of a better term, honestly. So many people wanted to see this football game. There are no plans to make it up since both teams get into the bulk of their region schedule the rest of the way. But boy, from being there, I could tell you both teams and coaches absolutely positively did everything they could to play this football game. But again, you can just only do so much.
From a personal standpoint, I'm down there with you at some point. I think it was around 8:15, 8:30. Head coach of Red Bank, Chris Brown, came over and he told us, you heard him, we have all intentions of playing this game. I mean, he was fired up. Everybody there wanted to play. There was no, maybe we don't want to play this game. Now, if you look forward now, granted, this is a big non-conference game, and it's a measuring stick game for as they get into the playoffs, which both teams are bound for the playoffs. Red Bank still has a big game left with Ray County, and we know, of course, South Pittsburgh has a big game coming up in 2 weeks, correct? Yeah,
against Meigs County, which is going to be another one where all eyes are going to be on it. But as of now, I believe they have a bye next week, so they'll get to settle down, and they unexpectedly had a bye today, though, too. So it's a 2-week bye. But that's another one we're going to have our eyes on. But again, let's just hope we don't have to wait another 60 years for this one, because when we have to wait another year, whenever it is, but a lot of bummed out folks. But you know what? You move on and you say what it is. But hopefully in the future we can get this done.
Ben, thanks for your time. Baylor McCauley next week, game of the week, I believe, correct?
That's an okay game, right? I don't know if it's big or not.
I think it's a big one. Why don't you go talk to Paul Barris over there? Make sure he keeps the Lightning away next week. Thanks, Ben, for your time, man. Good work out there. Up next, another non-region showdown between two different classes. Ottawa at Saudi Daisy. The Owls, well, they own the overall history. They've won 16 of 19, but as of late, it's been back and forth. They've split the last two. The Owls weren't in the mood to split or share anything today. Here's my point. Chase Sanders taking and not giving back. Sanders picks off Isaac Barnes. It would turn into points, and here come those points. Thank you to the O-line on this one. It's Jaquin Greenhill. One hole, one cut, 30 yards. 7-0 Ottawa. Still early. The Owls add on. This time, Through the air they'll go. Lane Moore. Oh, he's got a man wide open. You saw it. That man was Tucker Miller. Right on the money. 14-0 Owls at that point. And what we have right now is, I believe they've resumed playing. 21-0 Ottawa leads in the second quarter at 11:18 p.m. Boyd Buchanan at Hickson tonight, play of the week nominee coming up. Boyd bats a pass down, but hello, Cameron Holmes grabs it with one hand and dives into the end zone. The pass wasn't intended for him, but it ended up with him. Holmes with reflexes like a cat. A Hickson Wildcat, if you will. The Bucks answer quick. Not as dramatic, but still worth 7 points. Matthew Stone breaks free, 25-yard score, 7-7 at that point. Last word from this game, 14-7 in the second quarter when the Lightning delay started, and as I'm told, it hasn't ended yet. The Silverdale Seahawks hosting Grace Knoxville. Early on, all Grace Knoxville. Cooper Riggs to Caleb Curcio, off and gone. The Seahawks go down 7-0 at that point. Ensuing Grace drive, Curcio goes all Baker Mayfield at Oklahoma against the Vols on Silverdale, eluding everyone and hitting Grand Warwick for 7 more. And then, like clockwork, you guessed it, the lightning hit. Delays started, rain came. They will finish, though, tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'm told. Time now to hit the scoreboard. This should be fun. Squatchy County over Bledsoe, 21-14. We've got a final, another final. Brainerd loses at Austin East. Copper Basin goes down at North Georgia High School. DCA takes care of Grace Baptist out of Chattanooga. Franklin County over Grundy County, 35-8. Huntland drops Lookout Valley, 28-7. McCauley, a big win over West Forsyth in Georgia, 19-9. McMinn County takes care of Bearden, 37-13. All these games final so far. Meigs County, my goodness, they just keep on rolling. 54-0. Meigs County over McMinn Central. Looking ahead, that's the Meigs County team we will see at South Pittsburgh in 2 weeks. Pickett County goes down at Sale Creek. Nice win for Sale Creek, 47-8, your final score there. I believe we have some more scores to get to. I believe we do not. All right, it's time to move on.
Here's your pick for the Friday Night Football Play of the Week, sponsored by Warren and Griffin, local lawyers you love.
So the Bradley Central game, and it's a beauty. The play that changed momentum last week. Javen Burke before the half as time expired. Kanan Hall, beat 3, 4, 5 defenders in the end zone to haul it in. 7 points at the halftime buzzer. And that was just first down. We intend to keep the chains moving. Up ahead, Heritage looking for another staple win. CCS rolls into one of Knoxville's top private schools with momentum on the Chargers side. And as always, bands, fans, and cheerleaders when a lightning-filled FNF returns.